Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, direct from our newsroom, otherwise known as my Compost Heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this week. Hey, you're in luck! Here's my shovel, and the New Haven Independent has an offer for you. If it snows, we will shovel your driveway for only $170 an hour, 170. I read in the New Haven Independent this week, a story by Alan Appel, that the Board of Ed, through Aramark, the contractor for the service, pays $175 per hour to shovel snow at schools. Unfortunately, today's the first day of spring, or fortunately, so maybe next year, but keep us in mind. Let's see what else we're working on. Check this out, Impressionist Paintings. This is a book with Matisse, and I read another article by Alan Appel in New Haven Independent this week, where I learned that Impressionist paintings are a lot like inflated goose livers. Let me explain. There was a protest outside Union Lean Cafe downtown. Animal rights people are not happy about them serving foie gras. They say that the way they make foie gras is they stick these tubes down the throats of ducks and geese, and then they force feed them till their livers swell to 6 to 10 times their regular size. They live in agony till they're killed for the food. But the dapper chef explained it to Alan Appel. He said that everyone had it wrong. I'm sorry, the maitre d'. He said that in fact, foie gras is like an impressionist painting. They are what a Van Gogh is to a museum. The painting is not there because the artist cut his ear off. I'm glad that's cleared up. Let's see what else we're working on. The New Haven Register is in my compost pile. Today's edition is an editorial, Obama's Minister Damns America. The Register, like a lot of the mainstream media, is very upset and attacking Obama because he sat in church and got close to a minister who made comments they consider bigoted and anti-white. You know what's interesting? You know what I didn't see in the Register today or any day or in the mainstream media? Any editorials talking about a pastor named John Hagee. John Hagee is a televangelist. And he has been hanging out with John McCain and his sidekick Joe Lieberman a lot. John McCain stood by John Hagee and took his endorsement for president. He came out the next day and said, "I'm happy he's endorsing me." This guy Hagee makes Obama's minister look like he's singing Kumbaya. Let me tell you a little about him. His videos are on the internet too. Go to Talking Points Memo, search for Hagee, H-A-G-E-E, and then look for the item that says watch this video. You'll see some samples. These guys are doing it for years, all the time. He calls the Catholic Church the Great Whore, over and over, not once a month, not just for a year. He does these whole demonstrations where he talks about the Great Whore of the Catholic Church. He says that 9/11 was our revenge and that we're going to get more attacks from Muslims because God's mad at us because the United States is supporting a two-state solution in Israel, the Middle East with the Palestinians. He said that New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina, was our retribution because they had homosexual parade planned that week. This guy isn't just Looney Tunes, he's a dangerous bigot, and McCain is embracing him, but that doesn't seem to bother the mainstream media. Now, I'm not Obama's minister. If I were, I might look at that and say, this reflects a deep racist double standard in America that we need to talk about. But until next week, this is the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary, and remember,